that thumbs up and subscribe buttons down below. See you next time. retroCombs out. So I'm really interested to know what you thought of that demo. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Hey, for all of our fathers out there, make sure you go to chat and just let's recognize you. And for all of those of you that are celebrating Father's Day, however you're doing it, let us know in chat that you're having a great Father's Day. For some of you, your Father's Day is probably getting really close to being over. For me, I'm in the afternoon. Obviously, it's 2 p.m. and happy to be here today. We've got several things on tap today. I do have some boxes over here. Let's see if I can figure this out without messing. See, I've got some boxes right here, so we'll be taking a look at those. We also have our oh, that's interesting. Why didn't that? Here we go. I had everything working, and now for some reason I do not have a top down, as you can see, and I'm missing some other things. Hold on, I have an issue here. Figures, I had everything all worked out, and now it's not working. Oh, that's not good. Let's see, that's not good. Let's turn that up. Definitely on the bug track. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. I thought I had it. What's going on? Let's see. Hold on. Yep. Sure enough, folks. Here we go. I'm supposed to have several views for you, and I'm not sure what. I tell you what, there's my lower third. That'll work. So here we go. So I'm a little concerned because I think even my retro one is messed up for some reason. It is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I have done something to mess up my whole system. I was so excited about it too because I was going to tell you about it. Here's what's I can't even show you what's going on because I can't. Let's see if I can get. There we go. We'll do it manually for now. But for some reason, let me try something. Yep, that didn't fix it either. For some reason, my Stream Deck, so what I'm going to do, my Stream Deck is not logging what it's supposed to be doing. So hold on just a second. I am going to do something here live that I should not be doing live. And let's see if we can figure out what is going on. I'm going to go over here to my emulator. I'm going to check something here and just see if I can figure out what is going on here. Yep, I have definitely some issues with Companion. So I am going to reload that. And then we are going to come back to that and see if that fixes it. So let me go ahead and quit that. Anyway, I'll have to do some things manually for a few minutes. I've got this going right here, and we'll do that. So what I'm hopefully going, this is going to be confusing because now I've got to go back from here to here. But anyway, okay, all right, well, okay, let me get these things. All right, everything's working. Are you guys all messed up yet? I do not. It was just working a minute ago. This is so frustrating when you have these things happen and you think everything's going to be great. And here we go. All right, so here we go. There we go. That's what we have today. We've got Commodore 128 set up because those of you in the Discord told me that you wanted me to play the C64 games that I have selected. And these are 4 C64 games I had never heard of. And we'll see how much time we have. There might be one that we have heard of. But what I did is I did a search. Actually asked AI, said, hey, pick 4 games that are pretty obscure, but are rated really highly. And it gave me a list of about 20 of them, and I picked about 4 of them. Now, what's interesting is also, I asked you all what in the Discord, what system would you like me to use? We have the Ultimate 2 Plus, we have the SD to IEC, and of course I have the Pi 1541. You all went with the Ultimate 2 in the Discord. Well, not all of you. I think a couple of you voted. So thank you for that. So we're going to put these other ones to the side. So let me go ahead and I am, as I said, I am on the fly trying to do some troubleshooting, see if we can get this thing working again. Let's see if this fixes thing. There we go. Now we're back. I had to restart Companion. We are good to go. So now I can, let's see, let's make sure this is still working. Yep, this is still working. So very good. So let's see who we have in chat and say hello to everybody. And then I'll talk a little bit about what's going on. By the way, as I mentioned, because it was working, I can do this now. And that's going to pop up and it's just going to go away on its own, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. So I've tweaked the studio quite a bit so that things just kind of work naturally and I don't have to do so many things myself. So in chat, let me go ahead and I've actually, chat's a lot better too. So let's see, Chris was here first. Hey Chris, was Chris here? No, Thomas was here first. Thomas Gruber was here first. Congratulations, he gets the sticker on the wall for being the first in chat. I do believe though that Jamie was first in commenting. So in the comments. So there you go. Neil is with us. Xander is with us. Good to have you guys pop on over here. We also have Sid. I'm sorry. Please help us. Tani DeYoung is here. Good to have you here. I think you were over joining us with the Gertje's I'll get it right. I'm going to get it one of these days. With the Mega 65 demo that we just premiered. Mislav is in and out of the stream. Jamie's over here. You'll also notice that Jamie and Mislav are executive producers. You get to do that when you join my channel at the Buy Me a Coffee at the Mega 65 level. So, and they get little wrenches, so they'll be helping us today, as I always say. Hey folks, made it across too. Good to have you. Thank you again for letting me demo your demo. Letting me premiere your demo. It was such a fun opportunity to put that together. I will say though that you tasked me a little bit technically getting that Mega 65 upgraded the right way so that I had the right core and the right ROM. So I'm looking forward when all of that is just rolled in to the current ROM so people won't have to have a separate core for that. Dan, happy Father's Day to you as well as everyone else online. Mad Z is here. Good to have you here. Mad Z's been here before. Regular. Do we have anybody else popped in? Neil is here. We have, Igor's here. Good to have you here. Thanks for popping in. Dan just had his youngest graduated high school. There you go. That's a reason to celebrate on a couple of fronts right there today for sure. Let's see. Have to say my Mega 65 arrived. Hey, congratulations. And again, a lot of folks are receiving their Mega 65. So it's good to have more in the community. And I'm anxious for the community just to continue to grow. I know what'll happen is everybody will start to receive their Mega 65s. And all of the talk will now be, when's the next batch? When's the next batch? So I have to assume, and maybe Dan can help us, that there are probably some available still if you want to get into this batch. Dan, if you can let us know, that would be great. Theresa or Teresa. I have a Therese at work, and she goes by Therese. Great to have you all. Thanks for popping in here. Appreciate you joining us today. Hey, Patrick, good to have you. After 2 years, I finally received a UPS shipping notification. His Mega 65 will arrive tomorrow. That is fabulous. One in Germany and one at grandparents. Oh wow, you got one at the grandparents. So you are are you by yourself completely today? I'm by myself. The lovely accountant is actually out of town today, so I'm spending time with all of you on Father's Day. How about that? Xander's welcoming some folks. Gremlins in the system as always. Very 80s. Yes, I know, right? The great C128. Yes, it is. And hey, Normano, good to have you here. I think this is your first time with a live stream, so good to have you here. So let's dig into what we have to do today. And I am going to go over here. We're going to grab a box. We're going to show you the first thing that, just a couple of things here to get us going here. Oh, is it working? Oh, everything's working. Look at that. Isn't it great when things work? Let's go ahead and get this thing open. This is one that's been sitting here for a while. This is not anything big, but it has been sitting here a while, and it will probably be used for a future live stream. Let's see what we have in here. This one came from... Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. This is the Atari 2600, 4 games in 1 cartridge and paddle controllers. I've been wanting for the new 2600 Plus paddle controllers. So there you go. And the 4 games that comes with it include Breakout, Canyon Bomber, Night Driver, and Video Olympics. This is especially timely after our little demo where Gertje shared that his 3 favorite cartridges were all paddle controllers. So there you go. So I finally have the paddle controllers for the 2600 Plus, and I'm looking forward to a little multiplayer action. The lovely accountant and I are going to go at it. I think I'm going to need Wizard of War now, though, because as you mentioned, and yeah, Breakout's on here, Night Driver. So those are some pretty good games, but that should be a lot of fun. So anyway, this has been on back order for I don't know how long, so kind of excited to have that. Let me set that over here. All right, set it back there. Keep that one going. So excited to do that one. And then the next one is one I think that will be, this will be, I think this is going to be, well, I don't know. We'll just see what you think about it. Here we go. We're going to open this one, and I probably should have moved. I don't have a lot of room here, but we're going to make it work out. Let me move this guy right here. We're actually going to do an unboxing on top of the Commodore 128. How about that? And this is kind of appropriate too. Here's what we have. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You've probably seen the Super Nintendo version, but have you guys seen this guy? Look at this. The retro mechanical keyboard by 8-Bit Do. Man, I have been looking forward to this. I received it, oh gosh, it's probably been sitting upstairs for about probably 2 weeks now. It's 2.4 gigabytes USB Bluetooth. Let's open this bad boy up and see what's inside, shall we? All right. So I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to this view right here so that you can see what's going on. Let me grab this. Now, I've been using this keyboard over here. I'm not sure if I'll move this over to here, if this will stay here. I really like the size of this. I'm not sure. We'll see. This could be the new live stream keyboard that you see in the background. We'll see if it's gorgeous, Neil. I'm hoping it is. I will say I was able to purchase this thanks to all of you, and you may be saying, well, what does that mean? I didn't give you any money. Well, your memberships, obviously, to the channel help, but also when you shop at Amazon using any of my affiliate links, I get a little bit back, and I've been pulling my Amazon affiliate dollars for the just like the perfect thing. And this was it right here. I will put a link to this, and it looks like ii+l's already put a link to it too. There is a link to this down, I believe. There's I think there's a link to this in the video description. If not, ii+l has posted one. I will have the Amazon link down there for you. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. I'm so glad this is working now. And it wasn't that hard to troubleshoot. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Oh, that's kind of, look at that. That actually works for me, so we can see both of them. Not bad. And again, I'm really proud of this studio. It's so much easier to do everything. I'm going to keep tweaking it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see. All right, and we'll look here. So it looks like we get some kind of controller inside, which is interesting. I guess we could use that to play games using Vice. So you can see the box there. Here we go. Oh, nice, nice. Let's see what we have here. This is almost like unboxing a Commodore computer. Not quite as cool as the Mega 65, though, but still, I'm kind of excited about it. Let's go ahead and pull this thing off right here. Anybody have this keyboard, or does anybody have the Super Nintendo version? There's a Super Nintendo version. Or Famicom, or whatever you call it. I'll try and get that link in there too. I don't think I have that link, but I will get that in the video description afterwards. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, I like that. Go ahead and move this. And looks like on the back we do have, that's pretty nice right there. That's our USB adapter. Now it is Bluetooth. Oh, that's interesting. That's, I believe, yeah, that's magnetic. That is nice. So it just goes in there and it just slips in with a magnet so that you don't lose it. I like that. All right, you ready? Let's see what's on the back here. We have A, B, X, and Y. I guess we're going to have some kind of plug-in for that joystick. It is USB-C as well, which you guys know I love. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. We'll take a look at what's in the box, but let's just enjoy that right there. Look at that. Oh, I like that keyboard too. It's got the kind of the concave keys. You can kind of see that, so it fits in there. Very nice. It does have control, wind, alt. We'll see if we have any ways to change that. We have a Bluetooth switch here, 2.4 over here, or off. We also have our volume control. It's spins freely, so it's a detent. Looks like we have something. I don't know. It's got the. Let me see if I can get that for you. It's got the wireless symbol on there. Favorites maybe, and something else. I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look at those. We do have the light, the power light. Digging that. That's pretty nice. So very cool. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we have in the box here. Yeah, very retro looking for sure. Looks like we get some stickers right here. Let me go ahead and put those here. So we'll put all those out. We also have some more stickers. Looks like they really like the stickers. There we go. Kind of fun. So you get those. What else do we have? We have an instruction manual, which I'll be taking a look at that a little bit later. And probably we'll need to take a look at that for this joystick thing. We'll put that, we'll just put that under here. We also have a fast mapping quick start guide. Oh, here you go. So that you can map all of your keys and your buttons. Very nice. Commonly used shortcut for Windows. Windows, nobody likes Windows. Sorry, Windows users out there. No Windows around here. So I'm hoping to remap it for the Mac. That should be pretty easy. Some kind of little warranty or checked or something there by somebody. We also in here have a USB to C cable right there. I'm going to bet we have a C to C would be next. Let's see. No, we do not. The next thing we have is this big key. Look at this. Whoa, this is nice. So this is the button, AB button. Wow, that is nice. That's just kind of a nice perk right there. Look at that. So we have that. Set that there lightly. We also have, what is this? Looks like we have a joystick top, and then I'm going to assume, yep, here we go. And then we have this controller, which is very nice and heavy. It's heavy. I like that. It's probably weighted, but, and then we have this plug in here. So looks like we can snap this on here. Maybe, I don't want to break it. Let's see. Maybe it goes this way. Maybe I should read the instructions. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty nice. So there you go. There is the 8-bit do retro Commodore 64 inspired keyboard. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat if this is something that kind of piques your interest. This is like the Father's Day gift to me today, right? So that's kind of nice. So let me go ahead and get all this put up back in here. Hey, Rudy's Retro Intel. Good to have you here. We just opened up the 8-bit do Commodore 64 inspired keyboard. Good to have you from Canada. And happy Father's Day back to you, my friend. Good to have you here. Let me see if I can get some of this stuff put back in the box. Now, I'm not going to be able to get this put back in because it's already got the thing on there. So let me get a couple of cables put back in here, and then we'll set that up. And let me go ahead and drop this in here. There we go. And very nice. I'm looking forward to playing with this and giving this a try later. Maybe during the next live stream I'll have it ready, or maybe I won't because I've got tons of other things I need to be doing too. So let me go ahead and get this closed up here. And we'll set that aside. And now I've got a mess on my desk. I was all cleaned up, and now everything is a mess over here because stuff is all over the place. Look at this. So we'll go ahead and plug this. Not plug it, but hang this back up over here. Here's that little joystick again, so you can see that. Pretty cool, huh? And then it plugs in, and then I guess that's what that card was to show how to map this thing. So let's see if we can get, there we go. So we'll figure that out. All right, let's get caught up here a little bit on chat. I need some water after that. Whew. Let's get caught up on chat and see what's going on. Let's see. Miss Loff was nice enough again to go ahead and post the link for us down here. Patrick, let's see. Oh, Dan, Patrick Briggs. I don't know though. I'm optimistic that other projects they use same. Oh, are we short on FPGAs again? That does not surprise me. Looks like Ms. Loff says $77.91 shipping to. That's not too bad. That's not horrible. Especially when you consider you get a mechanical keyboard and you get a controller, which again, I need to plug that in and see how that works. Patrick says if someone has an older original Mega 65 boards, can they upgrade to the new ones? I think there was going to be, and maybe Dan's already answered it, but I think there was going to be an upgrade path if you wanted to do that. I think so too. I love the look of the keyboard. I see that the retro keyboard does not have the quotation mark on the 2 like I was expecting. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it is still the traditional layout for sure. It does not have any Petsky characters. Good call though, but everything is in the traditional layout. So it's just the appearance and look, which is probably good because I'm going to connect it to this Mac Mini that I use to drive everything. So that's kind of nice. Mega 65. Who's on the other end of the Mega 65 account today? Let me know. Mega says not yet, not available yet. Does the keyboard support Bluetooth? It does. It has a switch, so you switch it over to Bluetooth, and that switches it. I'm not sure what the Wi-Fi is. It looks like some kind. It's a configurable button. It looks like. Its compatibility forms. Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah, it'd be nice. Does anyone know the order cutoff date? Good question. No, no one does, except Trends. Yes, okay. LD said, oh no, Dan to LD says the conservative estimate is January 2024, batch number 3. Had a few slots available at that time that have since filled up, so the actual cutoff is a bit later. So good to know. Thanks, Dan, for sharing that. Keyboard supports wireless 2.4, Bluetooth, low energy, and a wired USB as far as I know. Yes, it does. Yep, Rudy's in the house. Good to have Rudy with us. All right, somebody will have to figure out what a Wi-Fi keyboard does. I know. I could look, but we'll figure it out some other time, Dan. I've got games to play, so I've got to move on. It's probably not exactly Wi-Fi, but at least a 2.4 gigahertz. But yeah, it does have the 2.4, but I think there was a switch for that. So there was a switch for Bluetooth off for the cable and then for 2.4. So again, don't know what that wireless is. I'm just wondering if you press it and it brings up a browser. That's what it kind of just... oh, that's just shipping. Holy smokes. No, that's a lot of money. So wait for it to arrive at a shipping facility closer to you so that you don't have to pay that shipping. That's crazy. Oh, it's Martin. Good to have you, Martin. Thanks for letting me know who's on the other end of the Mega 65 account today. What do you guys say we try and fire up the C128? Let me get this thing back in view for you. Now, again, what I've set up here for you is we have the Commodore 128. We will be running all games in C64 mode. I have the Ultimate 2. I have plugged in a USB drive that has a folder on there with the games we're going to play. And it is plugged in through the cartridge port. Let me make sure it's in there. It is. And then we are plugged into the IEC port. I am using, not the original, I think you guys have seen this before. This is the, I don't know who makes this thing. This is the Commodore 128 power supply. And what's nice about it is it tells you what kind of power it's throwing at you right here, which is kind of nice. So we got 5.02 volts, and it's been on for about 2 hours and 51 minutes because this has been plugged in that long. So, and that's about right because I set up a little bit earlier today. So what we're going to do, CPM mode. Let's do some words. Or I don't think so. I've yet to get CPM installed on here. I have the CPM discs on here. I just don't know if that works with the CPM. So I don't know that this will work with this. I've got to do some research. The other thing I would say with the Ultimate 2 is this thing does a lot of stuff that I just don't know what it does. I was looking at it earlier and learned that I can plug in audio from there to my capture device and get stereo SIDs, which I didn't even know that was built in. I think there's a firmware upgrade too that I've not updated that gives me some kind of additional Ethernet connectivity, which is already on there. I don't think this supports Wi-Fi. That's the only thing. They didn't put an SB32 in there, unfortunately. I wish that was in there. But anyway, that's what we're using today. Let's fire it up. And I hope I can remember all my keystrokes for today. This is the joystick we'll be using. I usually use the Hyperkin, but this is from the Atari 2600 Plus. I was really wanting to test it out. So you can see this has a build date of 2023. So this is the new, which is really kind of cool when you think about it. We can buy these new now. And so sounds good, feels like the original. I just thought that would be a good addition today for our controller of the day will be the Atari 2600 Plus CX40. Is that what they call it? Yeah, CX40 Plus is what they're calling it. So we'll be using the CX40 Plus. Word star, I know. C128, the slowest CPM compatible ever. You think it was the slowest? I bet there were others, but you might be right. I don't think anybody really ever did use CPM on this thing. Maybe they did. Maybe in educational settings they did. Let's fire it up. You ready? All right, we're going to have to go to this view right here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it on. Here we go. And we'll go into 128 mode so that you can see the quality. All right, did you get, hopefully you can hear that. I do have some noise cancellation in the ATEM, but let me know if you heard that. I love that the Ultimate 2 Plus has the sounds of a 1541. It's pretty good. Now, this is my 128. I will say there, and I was kind of curious why you guys chose the 128, because immediately I thought, oh no, jail bars. But this 128 is pretty good. You can see the jail bars a little bit, but it's a pretty good view. I am running composite out and just the regular audio out as well. So hopefully that's going to work. So now how this works, if I remember, is I can enter the ultimate mode by pressing the middle button on the back. I'm going to do it in 128 mode first just to make sure, because I think it works in 128 mode. So let me go ahead and hit the middle button. There we go. And we're going to mount the Cruiser Spark, which is my USB. You'll see also some things I really need to explore is this whole Mac thing. Not Mac thing, but Mac address where you can connect it to your network, because I've got everything I need right here. I've got ports and everything. I just need to plug it in. So I think one day I'm either going to do a video, or maybe if you guys think it'd be interesting, maybe during a live stream, we break out the instructions for this thing and we just try and hammer through it. Let me know what you think would be best. So we're going to go in here. Let's enter this. And you can see I have all kinds of stuff on here. You remember I had a C128 live stream where we played games. So that's there. So all of the times I've used this for live streams, it's on those, not drives, those folders are still on here. You can see I also have some ROMs for fast loads. I've got GEOS, which I've not tried. Here's the one from our Halloween. We've got Lodestar on here. We have the Christmas Eve live stream games, all kinds of stuff. So you can just load that USB drive up with whatever you need and use it. So I have, this one is the FD live stream. Hey, I'm just curious. Here's that CPM. So here's the, and I don't think I've tried this. Ultimate Plus Ethernet now has remote library downloading from that one archive. Oh yeah, so that's why I would want to do that. So then, much like the ZX Spectrum Next, which I'm really enjoying, it just downloads the software from a directory or store online somewhere, and it just you get it that way instead of having to go out and search for those. So that's pretty cool. Should we try this? You think this will work? Do you guys want to try it? Let's just try it. All right. Let's see if we can. Should we mount the disk or run it? Let's run it and see what happens. I don't think this is going to work. I have not tried this. I'm trying this live. If this borks the whole live stream because I'm trying to run CPM on a 128, it's your fault. And I know, sorry, and it's your fault, Jamie. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm just really curious. Change drive type. Yep. Oh, that's nice. Changes it to a 1581 drive. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Oh, file not found. What's that about? Oh, it went to C64 mode. That's interesting. It should have stayed in 128 mode. So evidently the Ultimate 2, when it loads, it automatically goes to Commodore 64 mode. So that's a no-go. So we learned something today. All right, well, enough of that. Let's go in here since we're already in C64 mode. And let's go, let's see. We got to go back here. Oh, no, I always do this. Hold on. We have to go back. This is kind of tricky. You have to use the keys, so you have to go this way. I guess I could use these up here too instead. I don't know. I'm so used to that. Let's go back here and I'm going to go ahead and start using the ones on the top. Let's go ahead. Oh, they don't work. Oh, interesting. These keys do not work with the Ultimate. You have to use these cursor keys. So it's not registering these in the Ultimate 2 because it thinks, it only wants a Commodore 64. So let's go ahead and go down here, and I have to use the regular keys, and we'll go here to here and enter. So these are the games that we are going to be playing. Now, the bonus one is Bruce Lee. If we get a chance, I just want to play some Bruce Lee. But these are the 4 games I had never heard of before. If you have, let me know in chat. First of all, Hero of the Golden Talisman. I had never heard of that one. Paradroid, not a clue. By the way, I don't have instruction manuals for any of these, so this is going to be horrendous as always. Something called Space Taxi, which just sounds like a whole lot of fun. And then something called the Detective Game. Now you'll notice Bruce Lee and the Detective Game are T64 files, so they're tape files. So the Ultimate will play those as well, is my understanding. So we should be good to go. Jamie's heard of Space Taxi. So that's good. Gertje wonders if there's some magical syscall to switch from. Yeah, probably so, but I don't. I just find it odd that it automatically switches. It wouldn't just change to 1581 mode and then try and load it in a 128. But that's a whole nother thing, so I get it. Mislav remembers Paradroid. Good. Maybe you can help me with it because I have no earthly idea. I will tell you this. All I did, because I didn't want the live stream to be a complete flop, all I did was make sure each one of these loaded, and they all did. Which one do you want to start with? I am taking request for which one. Oh, by the way, while I'm taking request, let me go ahead and put my headset on so I can hear the sound. And I've got a little bit of a problem with my audio. For some reason, my ATEM is only outputting to 1. This ATEM has had some issues, I will say that. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, so it's only coming out of here, which is going to be annoying, but I need to hear what's going on. Let's see. Space Taxi it is. Everyone has called and said it is Space Taxi. Rubbish graphics, poor gameplay, but speech. What it was revolutionary back then. What, is that Space Taxi? Is that what we're getting ready to experience with that? All right, let's try it. Let's go up here. Space Taxi it is for the win. Let's go ahead and let's just run the disc. Change. Yep, that's nice that it knows to change back. And you gotta love those fake 15. Now, the only other problem is I do not have DMA access activated. So we are going to load this in real time, which means this is going to get really boring every time we load one of these, unless you guys give me something to talk about in chat. So I'm going to go back in. While this is loading, we are going to review chat, see what I missed. Let me go ahead and click here. Let's see, CPM mode, word star, we talked about that. I forgot how huge it is. Huge, I tell you. It spans, right? It just keeps on going. It like sits there and just keeps on going. There is a lot to it for sure. This is the best stream as the chats are read out. Thanks for the awesome. Hey, you're welcome, Rudy. And I don't do the best reading them, but I do enjoy reading them because that's the only reason I do live streams, is because I want to hear from all of you. I get to learn from all of you. If I just wanted to do video, I just do prepared videos, but I love a good live stream. I will say that. We talked about that one. Yes, word star. I should get that word. Yeah, that'd be a fun video. Let's just see if we can get word star running on the Commodore 128. Maybe that's something I want to do someday. I don't know. Just don't have enough hours in the day. Oliver says, best joystick ever as far as I'm concerned. Which joystick was, oh, this CX40 plus, gotcha. Yep. Dan says Ultimate 2 plus, we talked about that, which is good. Gertrude agree that I've got the U2 plus Cart 2. Would love a vid walkthrough of all of its bells and whistles. Apparently newer firmware for it provides even more. Yes, I do need to do that. Ooh, sounds good, doesn't it? We'll save some chat because we're ready to go here, I think. So let me go ahead and clear this out. Of course, CPM Word Star is like a game, especially trying to figure out all the keyboard shortcuts. Man, I used Word Star briefly. It was like a small period, and then I was into Word Perfect. How many of you used Word Perfect? I knew all of those codes, man. I was all into it. All right, let's see. Can I press my button and move through this? I like that crack screen. I think it's a space. Yep, space bar. So we'll do that. Oh, here we go. We have lots of options. Look at this. I don't think we should cheat. I think we should just go ahead and play it. This is start game. Why would you start? Okay, enter. There we go. Space. Is that Petsky characters? That's cool. Space Taxi is loading. Again, never played this. Looks really cool though. Let's see. Joystick up for high scores, down for instructions, fire button to begin. Let's do down for instructions. Use the joystick to guide your taxi about each screen. The object is to pick up passengers when they appear on a pad and deliver them to the place they want to go. How do I know that? I guess we'll find out. After you make all your deliveries for a screen, the force field will open at the top and allow you to move on to the next screen. Got it. Your score for each delivery consists of a flat rate plus a tip. I like good tips. By the way, if you'd like to leave a tip, don't forget that thanks button down. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm kind of kidding, but I just thought, wow, I didn't even cue that one up or tee that one up. If you try to land too fast, you will crash. There are 24 different screens plus a mystery screen. Oh, that's kind of nice. So there'll be 24 screens. Get through this one, you go to the next one. I like that. To abort the game, press run stop. To clear high scores, press F8. Hit fire to return to this title screen. I think we're ready. I think I understand what's going. Don't forget the fuel, is what LD says. The speech is a bit like a drunk person yelling from the back seat, so there's some realism. I love that. All right, speech. I'm anxious to hear this speech that you talk about. Here we go. Select number of cabbies. Use joystick. One, right? One, I guess. I don't know. One. Do we want the morning shift, the day shift, the night shift, the standard 24, or the random? We're going to go morning shift. We're going to do begin. I love the immersiveness of this already. I'm kind of digging this. All right. Oh. How's that sound? You guys all right with the sound? Up, down? Oh my, what is this? Oh, it's got, oh. So it's kind of like Lunar Lander. Oh man, this is going to be good. Do I just land on him or do I land next to him? I'm going to say, oh, what was that? Was it too fast? Or am I just supposed to hover above him and not land? Is that the deal? Hey, get away from there. I feel like if I hover above him though, I'm going to blast him and he's going to have, his hair is going to catch on fire. Let's see. You're supposed to land softly. I thought I did land softly, Sarah. Did I not? Holy cow. How soft do I have to land? It's a lot like Lunar Lander, right? What? Don't you guys think that was pretty soft? Okay, we'll try it again. Let's just go ahead. All right, I'm getting a little more comfortable with the controls. That was really soft, guys. How much softer does it have to be? I just don't feel like it can be any softer. Did I choose something in the menu where I can't win? Because, okay, here we go. We are going to just barely. Yeah, something that can't be right. Maybe that blue area is water. You think? Well, he's in the water. Are we sure I don't have to be on top of him? Oh, my German is not that good. Let's see. Hey, Michael, good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have, I think this is your first time with it. I believe this is your first live stream. Thanks for joining us. Oh, well, it looks like he landed on top of him. He didn't like it. So, fire button. Wow. This is, press the button. I did press the button. Oh, I see. Holy smoke. Oh, I got you. You have to, oh, thank you. I think we know what's going on now. All right, I think we got this. Let's go ahead and fire button it is. Thank you very much, Hugo. That's what we needed. Well, I was trying to just, I know, I should have taken my time. I got a little confident, overconfident. Okay, I think now that we know what we're doing, let's do one more level. This is fun. I like this. This is good. I don't know how many of you have actually played this game. Let me know. But this is really good. Short and sweet. I see why this got really good ratings. Hey, Taxi. I absolutely get why this is a little lost gem. How many of you have never heard of this? Let me know in chat. If you had never heard of this game, let me know in chat. Because again, I'd never heard of it. Wasn't there a show called Space Taxi on TV? All right. Up, please. All right. Let's not hit the wall this time, Stephen. There we go, the beach. Fifth element calves. Yes, remember that. It's like this is not programmed in BASIC. Seriously, this is programmed in BASIC? This is really good if it's programmed in BASIC. Hey, Gertje, you're probably asleep, but here you go. Here's your next game on the Mega 65. This would be a really good port for the Mega 65. Admit it, this really would. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Pad 1. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Pad 1. I see. Got to do a series of maneuvers here. All right. And then, hey, taxi. Okay. Pad 2, please. This is, and that's in BASIC as well. That's amazing. Just let it fall here a little bit, and boom. You're welcome. And let's see. Hey, taxi. This is really good. This is I'm admittedly just really amazed at how good this game is. Up, please. Okay. And that was the beach. Very, very cool. We'll look at Skyscraper, but then we'll move on to our next game because we're not going to be here all. Oh, see, again, love the pet ski. It looks like we combined a pet ski with the sprite. Is my guess. Who's asking? Pad 1, please. Okay. And I can see as you get used to this, you can do this pretty quickly. I'm at $42 in tips. That's pretty good, right? Hey, taxi. Hey, taxi. Let's drop down and check out this guy. Oh, again, got a little bit confident there. Hey, this is really cool. I am digging this. Let's see what you guys are thinking about this game. Oh, still going on in the background there. Let's see. I'll get caught up. I've got to load, so we'll catch up on chat. It's just a sprite moving. There is no frame rate. Well, that's true. You don't need a frame rate because the whole screen is just that one. It wasn't entirely uncommon to see a bunch of assembly routines glued together. Yeah, which is exactly what Gertje did, right? So that's pretty cool. The physics and sprites could easily be basic. There's not a lot going on. Not a lot going on, but a really, really well done. Okay. Yeah, Space Taxi starring Space Judd Hirsch and Space Mary Lou. I like that. Yeah, Space Taxi. There are a few people you wondered if they were Jim. You wondered if he was an alien all through that show, right? All right, let's go ahead. Let's go back to our retro. Let's load up another game. So we're going to come back over here. I think I can do this. I'm going to press the center button. Yep, there we go. And then we can just go up and any requests for the next one. We'll do. I'll tell you what, let me do this first. I do know, because I tried to load this one, Hero of the Golden Talisman. Let's go ahead and let's run the disk. And the reason I'm pulling that one up is you're going to see in just a minute why. All right, here we go. So, you see that? Good sound, but the game takes 4.5 minutes to load. So this will be a great time to go in and get caught back up on chat. So let's see what's going on here while it's loading. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on the screen so that you can watch the load, but I think it's a black screen for a large part of it. But let's get caught up on chat here. I'm going way back up, so I'm sure we've talked about some of this. Yep, Space Taxi. Wonder if there's some magical syscall to switch. We talked about that. Paradroid, Miss Love remembers. Good. As I mentioned, I'm going to need help with that. Here we go. Sarah says, I have all the WordStar shortcuts memorized. They were used by the Turbo Pascal editor as well, and live on in Joe's own editor, Joe. And really, I didn't know that. Now that makes me just want to load Joe. I'm going to have to check and see if that's available in Brew on the Mac, because I can brew Joe maybe and load that. That sounds fabulous. WordStar, Control K, X to save and exit is what I remember. Yeah, I remember that one. George R. R. Martin still uses WordStar. I've read that. Do we think, I'm pretty sure we think that's true, right? And why not? No, that is distraction-free writing right there. I didn't forget the fuel. Oh, the fuel. There was a place to go get fuel. You're right. Thank you for that. When I go back and play again, LD, I'll be sure to take a look at that, because I'm sure you're going to need it on those successive layers. There we go. I'm covering myself up. Not that you want to see me, but there's that. It would be nice if they made, I'll keep an eye over here. I do have another way that I can see what's on here. If I see it pop back up, I'll throw it back over to the retro. Right now it's still a black screen. It would be nice if they made a remake of the Commodore 64, 128, and 5-core double-sided density floppies and 1571 drives with the new version, like the SD cards. Whew, that's a lot to squeeze in there, Esri. So good to have you here, Esri. Esri, I know you've commented on videos before, but I think this is your first live stream with me, so thanks for popping in. Dan said, my father used WordStar on a K-Pro 4 in the thick of his career as an English professor. Very cool. I worked as a work study for the College of Humanistic Studies for the dean, and my job was to go around to everybody's office, because I was a computer geek back then, and help everybody get their Zenith Easy PC set up with WordPerfect. That's what I did. That was my work study job. It was the best work study job ever. I was on call, and I would just run up and help them, which is why I learned my WordPerfect so well. You're supposed to land softly. I did. I finally did. Don't land on him. Yeah, nobody tips when you land on them, right? That's never a good thing. We figured it out, so thankfully nobody remembered it that way, because nobody remembered this. Press the button. So thank you for that. The fire button. Yep, that's what we got. Sarah, I played it back in the 80s, obviously, because you knew what to do. Esri says it would be nice. Let me check. Yep. Oh, here we go. It's on. Esri says it would be nice if they still made the double-sided 3.5 disc and the newer high-density disk drives with the Commodore label. Well, you can get the Phoenix drive, which is kind of like that, and the Mega 65 has a 3.5 in it, which is really cool. Enjoyed that one back in the day. Okay, it looks like we need to come down here, but oh, holy cow! But before we do that, thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate it. Have you heard about Ace +4 the flights? Oh no, we have to do this on the channel. Chris, is that right? Do me a favor, send me a link, or I'll look for it. But thank you so much. We definitely, this is kind of loud. I think I can, there we go. Pardon me. I don't have my cough button yet. I need to figure out, that's what I need to do. I just realized I need to put my cough button back on my Stream Deck. But that sounds fabulous. We've got to try that. All right, let's get out of, thank you again for the super chat. Chris, really appreciate you. You're such a good supporter. Thanks for being a supporter of the channel. And again, thanks for the tip. Thanks for the space taxi tip. I'm sure that's what that was. So thank you very much for that. All right, let's go back over here. Here we go. This is, I don't even remember the name of the game now. What was the name of the game? Somebody remind me. Something Talisman. Something and something of the Talisman. All right. So let's see what we have to do. Holding it and press. Oh, thank you, Miss Off, for putting that in there. Run or swim left and right, down, duck or climb up, down, rope, up, jump or climb up rope, left, right, whilst on rope causes you to jump off. To jump sideways, move left or right and up at the same time. On the bottom left of the screen is a map representation of the maze. Each square represents a room. Each room is approximately 2 screens wide by 4 screens high. I can't remember all this. A white box shows an unvisited room. A red block shows it should be a visited room, which has objects such as fruit, keys, etc. in it. The blue box shows a room in which there are no objects left. Scoring 2000 for dragons, and I'm not going to figure this out. This does sound good though. Looks good. Let's just press start and see what happens. Obviously, pressing the button doesn't work. Spacebar. There we go. Oh, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. I have already abandoned hope, everybody. I am abandoning hope. Oh. This guy move? Oh, yeah, there. Oh, my good. Oh. I could, yeah, this got kind of an impossible mission kind of feel to it. But it's kind of sluggish. I mean, I just don't feel like he's going to be able to get through there fast enough. This is going to be one of those timed just right things. Here we go. Hang on, let me take a look at it. I know you guys are going, go, go, but hang on. Here we go. Oh! Oh, I'm swimming. Hold on, I'm swimming. I made it. I guess I just... Holy smokes. Can we get away from those piranha sharks? How do I get out of here? Oh, you know, I just saw something. I can... Well, no, not yet. Let me come back down here and try this again. I do have the ability to... Oh, look, they just keep coming. Did I get them all? Oh, nope, nope. So it's just, it's an unlimited amount of piranha. How do we get out of here? All right, guys. Let's see if there's a way to get out up here. Thought I saw something where there was some keyboard. Q is pause. We know that. Somebody want to help me get out of here? What do you guys think? Hey, yeah, I got a little crazy. Spacebar, I tried spacebar. Nothing there. Let's see. I feel like I'm just... Maybe... Oh, there we go. Okay, so you have to go back up here. All right, let's climb back up here. Oh, missed it. Okay, this is going to be infuriating. There we go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. When all else fails, press the reset button. Yeah, I don't think I'm at that point yet. There we go. Oh, why couldn't I get the strawberry? Wasn't I supposed to get the strawberry? Gameplay's really good on this, by the way. It is a little tricky, but oh, it's very forgiving. I will say that too. Those things have hit me several times. How many of these are there going to be? Okay. Why can't I? Do I have unlimited power? There we go. Got it. Oh, that's not good. Looks like I'm going to have to go back, guys. Hold on. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, looks like there is a candle. How much time do we want to spend with this? Let me know. Cheats are on. Cheats are on. When all else fails, press. If your error is 0%. Cute. It is 0%. Oh yeah, look at that. Cheats are on. You're right. I should have been dead a long time ago, shouldn't I? I think I'm doing okay here, and it's just the cheats are on. That's why. I should have been dead like 15 times already. Well, let's just explore, shall we? Yeah, that didn't work. All right. We'll spend a few more minutes with this, and then we will move on to the next thing. But I will say I am going to read a little. I think I want to read a little bit more about this, and I think I want to give this a little more time because I think it would be fun. Now, how do I get down to the... Yeah, so that didn't work either. I was hoping maybe I could fall and do that. Anyway, consider the water thoroughly explored. Yes, water is thoroughly explored for sure. All right, let me go ahead and I am going to... let me turn off the sound here for a minute. Let's go ahead and get caught back up on chat before we do our next game. We have 2 more to go. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I really appreciate it. Let's go back and catch up here. That was the previous game, Space Taxi Programmed in Basic. We talked about that. You can press run stop. I can press run stop. Now I feel like I should have pressed run stop. I don't know what that does. The speech cannot possibly be made in Basic. No, it's some kind of, they're playing it maybe, but I'm guessing mixed Basic plus assembly. The frame rate seems too good. You can do speech samples from Basic on the Mega 65. Well, tell us how in your next newsletter, Dan. By the way, plug for Dan on his Mega 65 newsletter, which I think is monthly, which leads me to my newsletter, which hasn't been monthly, which I apologize to my supporters. All my supporters know I've been a little bit behind. I will get back to it eventually, so working on it. I wrote some Basic glued with assembly on the +4. A lot of people were doing that. I've horrible at assembly, so I've not done any of it. I think I've created one program in assembly, and it was just me following a tutorial. Biggest gripe with retro computing, old micros and neo retros alike, is storage. A decent alternative to floppies would have been great. Yes, but now we have that because we have things like this that use a USB drive. So it's fabulous that we can add that to here, which I love that. And as well as things like the SD to IEC too. That's another great little device too. It's a little harder to use. I think this is easier to use than this actually. You don't have to load a menu all the time. It's just inherently in the firmware on this thing. So I do dig that. Let's see. Mislav put that up there for us. So do that. Let's play something talisman. We just played something talisman. Well, a hero of the talisman. I cannot remember what it's called. In D minor, yeah, very cute. Hey, yeah, you got a little lazy with my typing. Spacebar, we talked about that. Cheats are on. Thank you for that. Consider the water further. Can you jump off while halfway on the rope? I tried that, and yeah, I should have been able to. As far as I know, 15 minutes. 15 minutes of what? 15 minutes. As far as I don't know. I don't know what that is. Look for Dan's Mega Digest, The Justified Agents of Moo Moo. That covers sound samples from. Oh, really? Does it? All right. All right. Well, we need to go take a look at that. Okay. Let's go back into. Oh, away from keyboard. Thank you. Got it. Okay. AF. Got it. I don't know all the. I should know, right? Away from keyboard. Got it. Thank you, Sarah. All right, let's go back over here. And, I haven't even checked. How many poor souls are watching this right now? 26 of you. Wow. Thanks for watching. This is one of my most, well, if we get up to 30, that would be, because we've had about 31, 32, but that's really good. 26 of you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and let's load the next one. Here we go. Boom. All right. Hero of the Golden Talisman. There it was. It wasn't something talisman. It was Hero of the Golden Talisman. All right. Watching Piranha swim backward is thrilling. It is kind of thrilling, isn't it? I don't know how they do it, but they do it. It's pretty amazing. Only on a C64, right? Let's do Paradroid next, and then we'll do the detective game, right? All right, so let's do Paradroid. And let's run the disc. I have no earthly idea how to play this either. So this ought to be fun. By the way, the little viewport here is a little bit bigger than it has been in the past. Let me know if it's too big, too small, whatever. It seems about right for the Commodore because it's, it's like in the barrier here. So it's at least not over the game, which is what I was going for. Let's see. What do we have going on here? The stream's been pretty rock solid, it looks like. Has anybody had any glitches with the stream? I'm getting ready, though, to redo that. I'm afraid to tell Jamie how I'm actually streaming for my ATEM. But I'm actually, because I don't have all the network connectivity to the desk yet, I'm actually sharing my Wi-Fi connection from my Mac Mini M2 to the Ethernet, and then the Ethernet is plugged in the ATEM. So that's all going to change. There's going to be a direct connection from here to back here. But I just haven't done the wire yet. So that's going to be happening at some point. So it should be even more stable. But it's been stable. I've not had any problems with it, which is kind of nice. But that's kind of the plan. Stream is solid. Thank you. Good. Glad to hear that, because as my regular viewers know, we have had issues. Oh, look at this loading stream. There you go. Loading stream, loading screen. Screens and streams. Screens and streams. There we go. I have never figured out how to play Paradroid. Curious how, well, you know how I'm going to fare with it. If you can't figure it out, we know what's going to happen with me. That is not an issue for sure. All right, here it is. Remember Paradroid and high version hell, version brethren. Hey, I've been fortunate. None of these have, I didn't even think to check them to make sure it was NTSC or PAL. So did it matter? Yeah, it would have mattered. Yeah. I remembered, what? I remember Paradroid from Tron. Really? Tron? Paradroid graphics are a tad odd. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that. Very few colors. This is as far as I got. So let's go ahead and check it out and see. I'm going to assume space. All right, intro by Jack Alien of Remember in 1997. Want to speed up want to speed up I don't think I better speed up the game because according to a few of you, I'm not going to be able to figure this out anyway. I'm going to turn up my volume just a little bit here while I'm thinking about it. All right. Hey, we're up to 28 viewers. If we get 2 more viewers, I think we've reached the max I've ever had on a live stream. Let's say no. High score or trainers? Let's say trainers. I don't know. Unlimited energy. Well, do we want the cheats or not? All right. If this is a difficult game to play, do we just want to turn on cheats? I'll wait for a second or two in chat. Let me know. Do we want to turn on unlimited energy and cheats and just go through the game and see, or do you want to see me die every 15 seconds? What's your preference in chat? I'll give you just a sec while I look at chat and see. Cheats on. All right, Chris is going cheats on, cheats off. Is that Karate Kid? Would that be Retro Kid? Cheats on, cheats off? Bad joke? Okay. Shut up with the jokes and just play, right? All right. Unlimited energy. Yes. Unlimited color time. Color time. Yeah, sure. Why not? Unlimited pulsers. You always have to have unlimited pulsers, right? One-time ramming is enough to destroy. Yep, let's do it. No score decrease. Yeah, we don't want the score decreasing for sure. Start at ship. We'll still start at ship 1. Commodore key for level skip. I don't think we're going to get past level, but hey, yeah, let's go ahead and turn it on. Well, maybe if I can't get through a level, we'll just pass or move on through it. Start with droid type. I don't know what that means, so we'll just hit enter. Restore. Let's restore high score. Okay. All right, cheats are on, guys. Do we? Yeah. Okay, cheat. Do we want to see mostly the game over screen? That's not very nice. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to see game over all the time. You want to see the game. All right. Plug into joystick port 2. It is. Press fire to play. Okay. Clear the freighter of robots by destroying them with twin lasers or by transferring control to them. Control is by joystick only as follows all. At all times. Oh, I can't read that fast. Did anybody get that? In addition, pressing fire with joystick center will prepare the current robot for transfer. Contact with it. I missed it. A fleet of we'll figure it out, all right? Written by Andrew Braybrock, who is something of a legend back in the day. He must be. He's got a whole story here. 2 distress beacons have some asteroids. All the robots on the ships, including those in storage, became hyperactive. He could have slowed down this a little bit. Since these beacons were located 2 days ago, we only fear the worst. Some of the fleet has seen heading an enemy ship, and docking would be impossible, and we can beam aboard a prototype influence device. Whew, the 0-1 influence device consists of a helmet, which, when placed over the robot... No wonder you couldn't figure this game out. Control unit will halt the normal activities of the robot. It does have a story. The helmet has its own energy supply and powers the robot itself as upgrade abilities. The helmet is fitted with twin lasers mounted in turret. These are focused at 8 meters. Most devices, resources, channels... It is therefore necessary to change the host robot often to prevent the device from burning. I cannot read this fast. I am not. Failure to achieve transfer results in the device. Free press fire. Wow. Rudy, good to have you here. Thanks. I'm sorry you're going to miss the rest of my speed reading. Yeah, this is like a speed reading workshop. Here we go. We're just going to play. I think we're at the point where you're tired of me reading. Let's just figure this. Here's unit type 01, influence device. This is the unit... Now that's frustrating. Why? So this is I don't know how to use him. So... a lot of C64 gamers are very passionate about this game and love it a lot. I just couldn't figure it out. You know why you can't figure it out? Because you don't have time to read things. Probably need to download a manual, so we'll have to figure that out. So we'll do maybe well, let's see how far we go. So it looks like this little guy moves. So that's pretty easy. Nothing there. Let's see. This is the influence. We'll just kind of explore here. I'm going to assume we can go over here. I don't hear any sound. Oh, it's because the sound's off. Hold on. Apologies. I had the sound off. There we go. Oh, I thought that might be something. Oh, it was something. Gives me the map, so that's where we are. Okay. So that's how you can figure out where you are. You press the button and you get a map. Okay, got that. Let's see what else we have. Kind of exploring here. That door opened, okay. No key or anything needed there. But this does seem ominous. Seems like, hey Max, good to have you. Thanks for popping in. This does seem like we got a little bit of a maze thing going on. I'm not sure what that's telling me, so that's kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me of the robot from the Black Hole. Remember those robots from the Black Hole, the Disney film? Alert. Don't want to do that. Okay, I'm kind of stuck somewhere. Does anything happen here? No, nothing here. Oh, there we go. There was something. Do I shoot it, or seems like there was some kind of something I could transfer? Let's follow him. Something just happened. I got 30 points. And then let's see. We're not dying because we have... Oh, let's see what this is. Transfer. Okay, so that's... I'm assuming... I don't know. So I don't know what I'm doing. So that... I always thought the 001 looked like eyes. Was that intentional? I would hope it was intentional because it looks like eyes to me too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just... Okay, I'm going to hit that Commodore key. Congratulations, ship is now clear of all robot activity. Bonus. Let's check another level out and see what happens. Oh, there we go. So we'll take a look at some different levels here and see what happens. To earlier point from one of you, do we want to watch me die or do you want to see the game? Well, you're getting a chance to see the game, and you can decide for yourself whether this is something you want to try. I think you probably do, as long as you have the instructions. But I am having not much luck. Interestingly, they all have numbers, don't they? So there's probably something to do with numbers as well. All right, well, there you go. There is Paradroid. Let's take another look at another level here. Let's just keep going up so that you can see what the levels look like. So here's another level. They all look very similar, just a different layout, probably the same. Look a little faster. Yep, things are a little faster. So we'll go on. I could see where this is a, once you know how to play, I could see why people would like and enjoy this. It's really well done. I will say that. The graphics, the sound, everything is really nice. The controls are spot on. It's not, you know, how some games you just feel like you don't have control. I feel like I have perfect control. And I like the way it kind of slides across. It's not just, oh yeah, so see, that's not good. And there's a little bit of a, it just kind of keeps on, it doesn't, so when you hit it, if you get going, then there's momentum. See that? It doesn't just stop when you let up on it. It's still moving, which is kind of like sliding or drifting into place. I like that control. That's, I don't know that I've experienced that on any other Commodore 64 game. Anybody experience that on any other Commodore 64 games where you have that kind of drifting in? Really like that. All right. That is Paradroid, folks. Let's go ahead, and we've got one more game, and then we'll call it a day. What time? Oh, also remember the manual didn't help at all. The manual didn't help at all. Well, there you go. If the manual doesn't help at all, that's not good. Let's see. Let me see what we have here. Oh, we've been at this for about an hour. That's not bad. Hour and 11 minutes. Let's see. Let me get caught up on chat, and we'll play our last game here, and then we'll call it a day so that you all can get back to your families, like Rudy has done. Let's see, apparently he also really wanted to make a sci-fi film, but all he had was a C64. Well, he made his own sci-fi story, that's for sure. There's a lot of C64 gamers very passionate. We talked about that. I think those green things might be elevators to jump to other levels. pushing up or down on the joystick. Oh, that makes sense. Hold on. I think if I press again, it'll take me back. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, that sounds not good. Hold on. Sorry about the sound, but that's just it messing up. Let's see if... Yeah, it's the button. When I press the button, it's not left or right, so that's not it. I don't think so, unfortunately. So let me go back over here. Those aren't maps. Those are elevators. Got you. Thank you for that. Beat me to it. Y'all are, come on, let's make sure he knows what's going on. And you're not helping for sure. Remember, you can capture the robots. That's what I don't understand. How do you capture the robots? Sorry, guys and gals, duty calls. Good to have you here, Miss Slav. Thank you so much to my executive producer. Always appreciate you being here. Glad you had a chance to join us on Father's Day. I remember having played this game a lot back in the day without understanding what I was doing. A lot like me, Oliver. A lot like me. And now more of the same. Oh no. Can't for my life figure out this game. Yeah, again, if we could read those, maybe if we could read those first screens, that'd be good. Higher number takes more shots to kill. Well, at least that could make sense. I think we get that, which was quite frustrating as it's a really nice game. It is a really nice game. It's probably one of the most fluid games I've seen with character control. It's better to capture the robot than killing it, since once you do, you get its weapons and strength. How do I capture it, though? That is the question. But that is a question for another day, because we're going to play our last game. The last recommended game, let's go back here, is the detective game, which sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? The detective. We have, is that right? Hero? Yeah, the detective game. Let's go ahead and load it. We may not get to Bruce Lee today. We may do that some other time. So let's go ahead and let's run it. There we go. All right, this is going to load, which again, this is one of the reasons I love the Ultimate 2, is it does tape images as well as disk images. At least I hope it does. I hope that's working. Looks like something's happening. Let's give that some time. Let's see. To capture, press fire when... Okay, to capture, press fire when still and then bump into the robots. To capture, press fire when still and then bump into the robot. Okay, got it. Sarah says, anyone have a C64 or other 8-bit game they actually come back to once in a while and play in 2020? Well, for me, it's always Galaga. I mean, for heaven's sakes, look. It's constantly running. The other one is, and you can't see it running right here, Zaxxon. I come back and I play. I'm constantly playing those. I love those two games. Those are my favorite. All right, let's go here. This is called the Detective Game. This again got some really good reviews. Let me bring down that a little bit. Don't know how to play it, but the fact that it was run from a tape, that sounds interesting. Let's see. Boulder Dash, that's a good one. Load Runner, that's a good one. All right, let's see if we can play the detective game. Characters: Professor Bull, old friend of the late Mr. McFungus, Scatterbrain. Why are these things going so fast? Let's press. Let's see. Oh, this is nice. You are in the hall. Oh, wow. This is good. Check this out. So it's a little point and click kind of adventure game, it looks like. Let's follow this guy up the stairs. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, that worked. Let's see. You are in the hall. I am still in the hall. Let's go. What's this guy? Can I just, oh, look at that. I have control down here. I can look. Nothing here. Okay. What is that? That is nothing here. All right, let's go ahead. Now, how do I get out of this? How do I get back control? There we go. All right. This could be a winner, guys. This is pretty interesting. You are in Cynthia's room. I'm sure Cynthia does not appreciate me in her room. Let's see if we can look at something. Oops. Nothing here. The controls are a little hinky. Nothing there. Probably if we knew the story, this might be interesting. Let's see if we can get this guy to talk to us. Oh, here we got it. We have a question. Hey, where are you going? Come back. In the room you see Dingle. All right. He left. Yes, he did leave. Let's go find Dingle. Oh, wait. Who's that? Question. Holy cow. Come on. Oh, just left again. You're in Cynthia's room. Wow, she does not want me asking questions. She ran out pretty fast there. All right, let's just go ahead and we'll explore a little bit more. I got a wall there. Let's see, what else do we have? There's somebody. Dirty Rats mumbles the Major. Cannot get used to this control. In the room you see nobody. Let's see if we can find that person. By the time I get to the thing, they're gone, which is really... Oh. That didn't work either. What are these things? Let's see. The time is now 9:13. Paused. Press fire to continue. So that's how you can pause. That's kind of nice. This is search. We know that. What does this do? Uses nothing. So that's how you can use something that you find. What's this do? You are carrying nothing. Okay. And this one over here is the... Well, it didn't do anything. We know that that's question. This one says, who is the murderer? Oh, I'm supposed to figure out who the murderer... So this is a lot like Clue, evidently. Well, the only person we've met is Dingle. Let's say it's Dingle. You do not have enough evidence to prove that. So this is, again, it sounds like Clue, like a version of Clue. Oh, there was Cynthia. In the room you see... Now you're... So this is... Come on. Okay, this is just... I could see where this is a well-reviewed game, but it is just a little crazy on the controls. I got all these people, and by the time I get to them, I can't ask them anything because this bounces around. Yeah, see, I still haven't been able to... Maybe they're keyboard shortcuts. That's what I'm wondering. Let's see. Q for question? Nope. Let me get out of here. Okay. See, W. Let's try F1. Nope, nothing there. Let me get out of here. Yeah, the cursor keys don't work either. She is waiting. All right, she is waiting. This is her, right? Ask about Mr. McFungus. Let's ask about Mr. McFungus. Okay, Cynthia speaks. Simply awful business. I didn't know him, but Patter was terribly upset. Okay, so then that's the point then that you're going to have to go through here. Put the grenade, shouts the Major. What? What? Grenade? What does that mean? Oh, now they're gone. See, now they're gone. And they probably aren't even in here. There's nothing I despise more. Oh, my goodness. Let's see if we can get... we already talked about Mr. McFungus. Let's ask about the professor. Yes, I totally agree. Darling. Oh, this came out on the Nintendo DS as well. Interesting. All right. Well, there you go. Let's check. I don't have time for this one, but again, this is one of those, I think if you, well, let me see. Let's chat about the, now see, I can't move or do anything. The Major left. So the controls are a little hard on this one, I will say, but fun graphics. I will say that. Sounds like the story is going to be pretty cool. I'll go ahead and leave the screen up. Let's check and check. Well, let's go ahead and put me up there. There we go. And let's get caught up on chat. Wonder why some of these game loaders display a lot of trash on the screen. There's a reason for that, I'm sure. It's probably just to let you, maybe to let you know it's going, or is it doing something behind the scenes that causes it to, like those fast loaders? Why does it actually do that? Does somebody know that? Hey, Arnold, good to have you here. Good morning. What did I miss? Oh my gosh, what did you miss? What didn't you miss? We premiered a video before the live stream. Go back and check that out. And we've just been playing games for about the last hour and a half. And we unboxed a couple of things, which are fun too. So go back and check things out when you get a chance. Lovely strumpets. Nicely done. My daughter enjoys playing Sam's Journey on the C64 from time to time. That's a good game. Yeah, I've forgotten about Sam's Journey. That's very good. My favorites are Impossible Mission. Good game. Fort Apocalypse. Ooh, Fort Apocalypse. And believe it or not, Oil's Well. I don't know that game. Fort Apocalypse. I think I played that one. I need to go back and check that one out. That sounds good. There's a weird man in a trench coat in my room, no doubt. Why is this? And let's hope this isn't the 70s with the trench coat and, yeah, you know. Dingle. Exactly. There you go. There might be a decent game in there somewhere, but the controls are pretty bad. If there were keyboard shortcuts, it would be a lot better for sure. Let me try something here. See, let me clear this. By the time I get a chance to, yeah, it's really weird. This whole thing, when I come down here, if you go too far, it bounces back up to the top. Oh, and see, I click that, and that person just ran away. So I don't know. Did we ever find out what this does? Right? Oh, see, that's weird. What is that? Oh, the who is the murderer? That's right. We did do that. It's not the Reverend. Yes, we know that. All right. And then this came out for the Nintendo as well. All right. Okay, I think, what time is it? I think we need to end here. I think this would be a good time to end. This way we don't get retroCombs overload. It's probably not something that is possible, although it could be possible. You've had enough retroCombs for the day. We had a premiere earlier. Hopefully, if you join the live stream, if you've not seen the premiere of the demo by Cartrdige, make sure you go back and check that out. Again, it's only about 15 minutes. It's a fun demo, and the whole demo, the whole demo isn't 15 minutes, but the whole video is. We do a little interview and talk about it. So I think that's it. You know, I don't remember. Did I set up? Oh, I do. I do have an in-show button over here. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to... I hear something upstairs, which is really weird because there's not supposed to be anybody up there. So I'm interested to see what's going on up there. Anyway, I'm going to end now, and I want to wish all of you fathers out there a very happy Father's Day. And for all of those who have great memories of their father, I unfortunately don't have either of my fathers. I have a biological father, and I was fortunate enough to also have a wonderful stepfather, and I've lost both of them, but I always remember them on this day. Hopefully you will take the time to do that yourself, and hopefully you're in a situation with your fathers where you had that opportunity. So thank you again. retroCombs out. I will see you next time. Oh, and I will do my best. The next video will be that Chapter 4 Mega 65 User's Guide. We will get that out there. So thanks for joining, and we're going to try my end button. It's not as dramatic as my beginning, but we're going to hit it and see how it goes. Again, I think I did that. See you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao. Oh, look at that. It's the wrong... Hey, I think I can fix that in post, though. While you guys are looking at that. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know if I can do that or not. Let's see. No, I can't. I cannot fix that. So you guys get the wrong, unfortunately get the wrong, what is that? Thumbnail. There you go. All right. See you guys. I'll be in chat for a little bit.